There was a slight upset that occurred in men's basketball in terms of ranking, and this occurred in the Big 12. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Number 2, Houston lost to number 6, Iowa State, 70-67. Obviously, Houston only lost one conference game a year ago. Now they lost two. It's pretty hard to repeat with one loss in terms of the Big 12 anyway, because the Big 12 is one of the best basketball leagues in the entire country. I'm just saying, and this game was on the road, and Ames is not an easy place to play. Houston's now 11-2 in the Big 12, 23-3 overall. Well, Iowa State actually has the same exact overall record, 23-3, but they're 10-3 in the Big 12. In the first half, Iowa State was up 43-40. Second half, both these teams scored less. I mean, both of them scored 27. But there's more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go with the last minute game. This is besides the stats, of course. Okay, with around 43 seconds left, Emmanuel Sharp missed a three. Like there was a Houston dead ball rebound, but then there was a shot clock violation that occurred for Houston. Around 23 seconds left, Joshua Jefferson missed a layup, which was for Iowa State, which was blocked by Joseph Tugler. And Chris Senac Jr. got defensive board, and Houston did call timeout right away. And around 4 seconds left, Chris Senac Jr. missed a 10-foot jump shot, but Blake Buchanan got the defensive board, and Kingston Fleming's foul for Houston. I mean, they had to at that point. And Blake Buchanan missed a 1-and-1. But Tamin Lipsey got the offensive rebound, and a foul was called on Emmanuel Sharp with around 1 second left. You cannot allow a rebound off of a missed free throw. You just can't. And Joshua Jefferson went to the line, made the first free throw, but he got a little bit more wide open because he missed the second. And Kingston Fleming's got the defensive board, but they didn't get the shot up in time. And it was going to be a very hard shot to make. It's just, you got to put the game away and leave no doubt at the very end of the day. I'm just saying. Because if there was more time, they get a few more dribbles and then a shot, maybe they'll make it. I don't know. And Houston shot 42% from the field on 57 attempts, 35% on threes on 34 attempts, 64% on free throws on 11 attempts. I'm not saying go perfect at the line. It's pretty hard to go perfect. 35 rebounds, 9 of those offensive, now 14 assists, now 7 turnovers. That's pretty good. 2 steals, 5 blocks, 21 fouls. How many points off the bench? I mean, Mercy Miller with 2. Isaiah Harwell with 3. And Khalifa Seiko with 2. So 7 points off the bench, 3 double-digit scores. Combined for Kingston Flemings did have 22 points. Milos Uzan had 11. That's 33 points. And Emmanuel Sharp with 16 points. So 49 points. But the key thing is about Emmanuel Sharp, he fouled out of the game. And Joseph Tugler did not get up to his average. He only had 4 points. And Chris Senac Jr. did not get near his average. He only had 7. And that's the only player that scored 60 more points in this game, by the way. He did have 12 rebounds, though. Now, Iowa State had how many bench points? Nate Heisey, with 11 points. Jamarion Bateman with 6, so 17 points. And Dominika Plata with 8. So that's 25 points off the bench. 3 double-digit scores literally combined for Blake Buchanan had 10 points. Joshua Jefferson had 12 points, so that's 22. Plus Nate's 11. That's 33 points right there. And the rest of the players that played in the game for Iowa State had 6 points or more. I mean, 8 plus 8, that's 16, plus 2 players with 6. That's 28. Plus 9, that's 37 points. I mean, Tim Lipsey did not get a double digits. Only he had 9 points. in this game. Keon Torre only had 6. Milan Momcilovic only had 8. He usually averages like 18 or close to that a game. Yeah, Jermaine Bateman's with 6. I already kind of mentioned that. Same thing with Plata with 8. So you get the whole picture there. And Iowa State shot the ball better from the field and the 3-point line. 49% on 51 attempts from the field. 41% on threes on 22 attempts. Now, there's one thing they got to correct. They only made half their free throws on 22 attempts. This is besides like 31 rebounds. They was offensive, but they got the key one right after the 1-and-1. I mean, that's the difference. Because if Houston would have got the board, they could have had a chance to tie the game or win it in regulation. The 15 assists, 3 turnovers. So really good job by both teams taking care of the ball. 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 14 fouls. Now I'm going to go to the points out turnovers, points in the paint, fast break points as well. Now, points out turnovers did favor Iowa State 12-0. Same thing goes for fast break points, 2-0. And points in the paint favored Iowa State 28-16. Well, what's the next 5 games for both of these teams going for? And for Houston, you got to play Arizona at home. That's not an easy game, but luckily it's at home. I'm just saying, February 21st, February 23rd, then you got to go on the road to Kansas. Ouch. Quick turnaround. Back-to-back top 10 teams? Potentially? Yikes. Then you got Colorado home, February 28th. I don't think you should lose that game. You got Baylor home, March 4th. Yeah, Houston destroyed Baylor and Waco. I don't think they should lose that game. Then you got to go on the road to Oklahoma State, March 7th. But Oklahoma State's not even projected to be in the NCAA tournament. But they have beat some teams before, so don't sleep on them. I'm just saying, though, their NCAA tournament lives is not exactly great right now when you look at the latest bracketology in men's basketball. Now, Iowa State, your next game is going to be a tough one. It's on the road to BYU, February 21st. Though, BYU is down Richie Saunders for the rest of the year with the torn ACL. That's a little bit more doable, but it's still a tough game because of the environment. Then you got to go on the road to Utah, February 24th. You shouldn't lose that game, even with the altitude. Then you get Texas Tech at home, February 28th. Tough game, but you game them at home. Then again, Texas Tech did beat Arizona at Arizona. Though Arizona did not have Koa Pete. We'll have to wait and see about that. And then March 2nd, you got on the road to Arizona. So back-to-back tough games on February 28th and March 2nd. Not exactly ideal. Especially with you have to go on the road to Arizona. Then in March 7th, you got Arizona State at home. I don't think you should lose that game. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Ultimate goal is to 1,000 more. So remember, this course like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people can watch. And if you're watching, and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.